Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our campaign for Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered on the PC. Let's load up our save game here and jump right back in.
May's party is gonna start soon.
Okay, so here we are back in Manhattan, New York City. Now, if I recall correctly, and it's been some time since I've played this, but if I recall correctly, last episode we did some union busting for the 1%, and we took down one of Wilson Fisk's criminal fronts, being the construction site in the Greenwich district. And then we got a call from, I think his name was Martin Lee, saying that we've got to go to Aunt May's party, which I think it's her birthday party or something. So that's down here in Chinatown. And actually we can have a look. For She's a Jolly Good Fellow, yeah. So Aunt May's boss is throwing her a surprise party at Feast. Can't believe she's been there 5 years already. Okay, so it's not a birthday party. It looks like it's a work anniversary party. So we've got to go down there. We've also fully cleared these 3 districts now, at least of their backpacks and towers. We haven't yet done all of the photography landmarks, but that's okay. There's another Fisk hideout down here which we can go and take out at some point, and there's also this side quest we need to do. So we're going to head down though to Chinatown and go to May's party. We don't want to be late to that, but we'll grab this backpack on the way, and I'll just check. Yeah, so we got our new suit. I think our gadgets, we've done all the upgrades we can for now. Skills, we've applied all the perks. Collections, benchmarks. I'm just re-familiarizing myself with this because it's been maybe a couple weeks since I've played. We read all of those, I think, already. Had a look at all of those. Okay. Let's crack on. See, it said new equipment available, but what was the new equipment? Maybe it just meant... Maybe it meant this, the spider drone? Which I don't remember using. Did we use that? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's alright. Let's crack on. First backpack. And I don't know who this is, but she looks familiar. Where have I seen... I think she was... Yeah, I think this is her. So whoever that is, I don't know who that is. Oh, okay, it tells you. It's Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat, who I've not heard of, but presumably a character from the comics or something. So someone's done a little portrait of her.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. If this is about the rent...
Mr. Parker, this call serves as your third and final warning. Eviction proceedings...
Wait! I get paid at the end of the week. I get... Ugh.
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
Oof, that is a harsh landlord, although I guess he's pretty late with the rent by the sounds of it. I don't understand how Peter could be so poor, though, with superpowers. I mean, I'm not saying he should use his superpowers for, like, criminal activity or anything for personal gain, but, like, I'm sure he could make a decent, you know, a decent bit of money legitimately.
Armed robbery in progress. Any officers near Madison,
so we've got an armed robbery down there. But I don't know who drew this Black Cat mural though, because there's no doors up here. So presumably someone literally climbed up here to do this. Anyway, let's grab the backpack. We've got Yuri's contact
Captain
info.
Watanabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job.
555-0168. Apparently they do this 555 thing in film and TV and video games because people actually try and call the numbers in like when characters in movies and TV shows give out their cell phone number, people actually try call it. That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but anyway. Okay, let's go prevent a muggin. Oh, it's not a muggin, it's a jewelry store.
Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette.
Oh, that trash can went flying. Oh, come here. No, we'll just take him out. Where's the last guy? There they are. They were pretty passive, these dudes with the assault rifles there.
Old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
All right, that's done.
When I started, I'd web up crooks and leave cops a note. Now it's all texts. So impersonal.
Okay, let's carry on to Aunt May's birthday party. I do like how much speed you can get if you do the swinging correctly, you know. Okay. Here we are. We've arrived at our objective, which is a duffel bag in the open on a rooftop filled with clothes, which are presumably really disgusting and gross because they've probably been rained on. Unless they're in plastic or something, but why not just zip the duffel bag up, man? Or put it under the planter so at least it's undercover. And I'm surprised, like, someone's obviously tending this garden and they haven't removed the duffel bag. But anyway, whatever. Let's enter Feast for Aunt May's work anniversary party. Whoa. Did you guys see that? That kid just
Mr.
jumped
Lee's
off the
probably in
rooftop.
the kitchen getting ready for the party.
Okay, welcome to Feast. So this is the, I guess the homeless and like poverty relief center. Yeah, food emergency and shelter training. They really just tacked the training on the end there to get the nice acronym, didn't they? Like, they're not really providing training so much as assistance or... Anyway.
And done. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Not done.
So she's doing a crossword and not doing it particularly well.
Must have screwed up somewhere.
He's also struggling with the crossword.
I gave you my paperwork yesterday. I've been clean for like 2 months.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've looked. Just ask your doctor for another form.
It's so hard to get an appointment. Why does this always happen to me?
Okay, so there's either some administrative problems at Feast, losing forms and whatnot, or this guy's misremembered or misplaced his form. But he's been clean for 2 months, which is good.
What about my dog?
No problem. But always on a leash and never in the kitchen area.
Of course. Man, this is great. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
So they allow dogs here, that's good. I mean, he does look clean. He looks like he's been showering and bathing regularly. In fact, they all look pretty clean and well kept for homeless people or people who are struggling with drug addictions, mental illness, etc.
Hi, Peter.
Howdy, howdy. I guess because it's a... I mean, this is, you know, is a game designed for children to be able to play it. I guess they can't be too confronting and harsh with the reality of homelessness and poverty. So it's more of a squeaky clean representation with some minor references or allusion towards
So,
those darker
got
topics,
the job.
like drug
May's
addiction and
recommendation really
mental
helped.
illness.
People know that when she says something, she means it.
Hey, May got us a job too. Maybe Peter was an applicant here at Feast. And that's how he got May's recommendation. May kick them out on the streets to build character. So this... What is this? Oh, I think this is... I think that's Peter, and that's probably Uncle Ben. So this must be May's office. So she must presumably run or operate the center.
Miss you.
Yeah, okay, so that's, yeah, Uncle Ben. Okay. We've got some drawings up here.
So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point?
Okay, so Peter drew this one with the horses
Maybe
there.
take some of this down. It's embarrassing.
And these pictures must also be of Peter Parker, I guess. And his cat. Didn't know he had a cat.
An artist I was not.
But all these other ones of Spider-Man must be other drawings from
But I'm sure it looks
other
good to
children.
me.
Not so fast, Rober. Oh, man. Okay.
Wish everybody had a mom like May.
I wonder if these were
The world would
drawn
be a better
by
place.
the children of the developers who worked on the game. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Also, I'm wondering where they got the pictures of young child Peter Parker here, because they're real pictures, maybe stock footage or something, or stock pictures. Anyway, and this picture at the bottom there, like, that's clearly not Uncle Ben on the left. So I don't know what that one's of. The one with the cake here. Anyway. And then we've got Dorky Peter.
Man, was I ever a dork.
Oh, well, there you go. The game read my mind.
Well, we all have an awkward phase.
It's the haircut. If you fixed the haircut and maybe got glasses that fit your head a bit more, it wouldn't be so bad. And untuck the shirt a little bit. Alright. Still a cute kid. I wonder if that's one of the developers' kids or something. Or again, just stock images. Okay, so there's like a main sort of sleeping area and an old basketball court, I guess.
I could patch these shoes. They'll last a while yet.
Shoes look alright. Ongoing education. The chapel. Oh, what's this?
Veteran homelessness is down, but still way too high. Good thing my buddy Flash Thompson's doing his best to fix that.
Wasn't Flash Thompson the guy that bullied Peter at high school?
The business community's really stepped up. Both job training and hiring. Well, most of them. Sad not to see Oscorp here.
Yeah, okay, so Oscorp isn't hiring homeless people or low SES people. But neither is Octavius Industries, as far as I can see from here. And I didn't see the reference to Flash Thompson anywhere. There's this veterans thing at the bottom here, but I don't see his name on it. Yeah. Anyway. It's got the chapel.
I never used to feel safe at the other shelter.
Drinking some
This
coffee.
one, I have never had a problem.
There's always someone looking out for us.
Okay, well, that's good. What's this guy doing? Crossword. And I just read his mind, because there was no audio for that dialogue. What are you two talking about?
You're so thin. Are you eating?
Yeah.
Chance I get.
Peter, you shouldn't boast about eating every chance you get. You're, like, think about where you are. The Food Emergency and Shelter Training Center. Sorry, Food Emergency Aid Shelter Training Center. So, maybe be a bit more humble about how much you're eating, you glutton.
We don't have to make it a thing. We can just be casual.
Now, what's going on here then?
That's fine. But I still want a ring.
Okay, so they're in a relationship. I think maybe, and again, I'm not one to judge and, live your life how you want, but you're in, again, the Food Emergency Aid Shelter Training Center. I think perhaps the ring can wait. I think there are maybe bigger priorities. All I'm saying is if I was homeless, I wouldn't want a ring. I'd want shelter as a priority. The ring can come later once there's some financial stability.
Peter, Thank you again for helping me with the Social Security website.
Glad to.
You're most welcome. So she's reading a book. She's probably the only person in this place that isn't doing a crossword puzzle. Okay, let's... Oh, the laundry room. Filled with all sorts of exciting details, such as laundry, washing machines, and detergent.
If I had powers, I wouldn't fight crime, I'll tell you that. I'd be a TV star.
I'd be a pro wrestler. Best gimmick ever.
Oh, trust me, tried the wrestling thing. It's not all it's not all it's cracked up to be. What are you two doing? Okay, you're just chilling. You're just chilling. Fair enough. Ladies' toilets here. Of course, Peter is permanently barred from entering toilets, whether they're male or female. See, can't enter. Permanently barred.
Can't fall asleep. That's when they get you.
Okay, so slight allusion to mental illness there. And he's also doing a crossword. But maybe he's just been up a really long time trying to complete the crossword and he started to sort of hallucinate. So maybe put the crossword down and get some sleep, buddy. You'll probably feel better.
Petey, thanks for the tip. I got the job.
Cool.
That's great. Congrats.
So this is the main area. This looks a bit more disheveled and like a homeless assistance center. Although it is a little too disheveled, maybe. Like, there's no layout structure or organization. But, I don't know. Maybe the staff here are understaffed.
Gig's a gig.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good. He's drinking coffee too. And there we go, a wheelchair. So there's some references to disability too. Although he said something about an electric wheelchair, but again, there was no dialogue. What's this?
May kept Uncle Ben's clothes a long time. It's like he was still looking out for her.
Okay, so his clothes were donated. That's good. Waste not, want not, as they say. More crosswords.
I could write these.
Okay, so the crossword. He hasn't finished the crossword though, so I don't know why he's. Doesn't look like he's finished it anyway. Okay, whatever dialogue is coming from this TV is not matching the lady's lips, but that's alright.
What's this world coming to?
That cute social worker was here again today. You want to meet her, you let me know. Oh, Peter, I just started a mystery novel you might like.
Thanks. I'll check in with you later.
I just noticed how many people are wearing hats indoors. Is that like a... is that like a staple of homelessness maybe? Wearing hats indoors or something? Is that the idea? Like everyone's wearing beanies, baseball caps, or like ushankas. There's three things. You have to be wearing a hat, be drinking coffee, or be doing a crossword. If you don't do at least one of those things, they don't let you in this center. So, anyway. Let's see if there's any more dialogue anyone has.
Peter, did May tell you? I got a job. She was so helpful.
That's awesome.
I mean, it seems like the center's helping people, and May in particular, helping people get jobs and everything, which is good.
Hey, Peter.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
Hey guys, how's the game going?
How's it look like it's going? I'm winning.
Get this guy checked for dementia, Pete. I'm crushing him.
Well, the important thing is having fun.
I have a lot of fun whooping his ass.
And
I
your
like this lady.
dreams, crazy lady.
She's
Okay,
funny.
Pete, we play for peanuts.
No. Too rich for my blood. I'll leave you to it.
I like a good game of chess. Who's in the stronger position? White's lost her queen and 3 pawns. Black has lost both knights, a bishop, and 3 pawns. I feel like White's position might be a little stronger, although Black is forking the rook and the knight at the bottom right of the board there, so maybe Black's got a little bit of an advantage. Yeah, I can't zoom in that far. Yeah, anyway, interesting. I'm not the best at chess, but I do enjoy playing it. But I'm definitely not bragging about my chess skills, because there is nothing to brag about there. But I do enjoy it.
Gotta get out of here before my kids find out.
Everyone is, like I said, remarkably clean and well dressed.
You're telling me.
Well, not well dressed from a stylistic point of view, but you know,
What's up?
their clothes
Just dropping in.
look well kept. This guy is the first guy that actually looks kind of like he might be homeless. I think it's the fingerless gloves, and the jacket's a bit tattered. But everyone else is like, their clothes are in good condition, and they all look clean. Like their faces look clean, and like they've bathed and everything.
Thanks.
But again, you know, it's a kid's game, so
I should probably look for a job.
a non-confrontational representation of homelessness and poverty with minor allusions to drug use, mental illness, disability, that sort of thing.
I could really use a muffin. A blueberry muffin.
Would go well with the coffee. Can't talk to this guy any further by the looks of it. Anyway, I think we've...
6 months sober.
Hey, that's good.
Never thought I'd make it.
That was the only thing that they didn't reference, was alcohol abuse, so they referenced it there, which is good. It's a teddy bear.
People don't realize how many kids are homeless. 1 in 30. And too many shelters aren't equipped to care for them.
Is that a real statistic in America? 1 in 30 children are homeless? That's awful if that's the case.
Rather live on the street than ask my parents for help.
That's an awful lot of pride. But maybe her parents are toxic, horrible people, so it might be understandable. I don't know her story. I don't know her milk to cereal ratio. But yeah, that's a horrible statistic if true. There are no children in this center, though. What do we got here? Counseling room.
Everyone feels hopeless at some point. Helps to know there's somebody willing to listen.
That's true. It's important to have good support structures in place. That's why friends and family are important.
God grant me some strength.
Yeah, the first religious reference in this place. Okay, alright, we've got to go and talk to this guy. Can we get into this room? Oh, wait, that's Aunt May in there. Looks like all the doors are closed. Okay, I guess we've got to go into this room and talk to... This must be Martin Lee. Is there anything in this room of note before we speak to him? I don't think so. Alright, well, we have done a comprehensive tour of the Feast Center, and overall it seems alright. Let's speak to Mr. Lee.
Hey, Martin, so sorry I'm late.
You were right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it.
Starts web swinging.
My favorite aunt.
Peter, what a nice surprise.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure. Oh, there are some heavy boxes.
No. I mean, not yet. I mean, I came to, I just wanted to talk.
Okay.
Good work, Peter. Good work.
Okay. Peter, are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Girl problems again, huh?
What? No, that's crazy.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great girl.
She is, but...
Oh, so
the
they
two of you would
broke
make some
up or
beautiful
something?
baby.
Or?
Peter. What is it?
This Aunt May's sweet, but I have to say,
Come on.
you can't beat
You can
the
tell
Aunt
me.
May from the Tobey Maguire films.
These past few years, you helping me through college and working here, and sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. I just wish there were more people like you in the world.
He's right. 5 years ago, you walked in here and told me you were inspired by my mission to help others. Now it's you who inspires me. Thank you, May, for everything. Here's for many more years of service.
That's a nice little work party. And some kind words from Mr. Lee.
Thanks again for setting all this up.
Oh, I just wish I could do more.
Well, May's always told me if you help someone,
You help everyone. Maybe we should send May to City Hall to have a word with the mayor.
Oh, I gotta run. Thanks again for the party and everything. It really means a lot. Voicemail from Yuri. Should check it outside.
Duty calls. Okay. Can we speak to May anymore? Because we can access this room now.
Just ask for some nose strips. You snore like a water buffalo.
Doesn't surprise me. You'd know what a snoring water buffalo sounds like.
Hey man, that was uncalled for.
Lord, I thank you for this food and this place.
Okay. Some more spiritual references there. Looks like we can talk to Mr. Lee.
I'll get through this.
It means a lot to May how much you trust her.
She's earned it. I couldn't have expanded these centers without her running this one so well.
Okay, so Mr. Lee owns all of the centers and May runs this one. So he's, I guess, some kind of businessman or philanthropist or something. I don't know how he keeps these profitable, but I'm assuming they're not-for-profits. And they have governmental funding. Oh, what was this?
Anytime I need a boost, I look at how many people this place has helped. Gives me hope.
A different kind of superhero. Martin Lee invites homeless to feast. Okay, yeah, so he must have made his money from somewhere or has connections and then is using those connections to get government funding and run these centers. Because, like, obviously they're not profitable.
Ought to check the garden.
Unless...
Cans and bottles after a game.
Unless... Hang on a second. I know what you're up to, Mr. Lee. You've got these homeless people in here, day in, day out, 24/7, cranking out crossword puzzles. That's why they're all drinking coffee. That's why some of them can't sleep. You've got them working like slaves to prepare crosswords. And then you're selling the crosswords to the rest of America. I know your game, Mr. Lee.
I get the impression you're not a fan of the mayor's.
His better New York leaves behind people we help. I know his son's your friend. I'm sure he's a fine man. Less so the father.
Who's the mayor? I'm thinking it must be... Well, Peter might have a lot of friends, but I know one friend he had in the comics and, well, in the films and everything was Harry Osborn. So I'm guessing the mayor is Norman Osborn?
What made you want to open the center?
I was orphaned as a boy.
We know. The
It was
crossword market.
hard. I know what it means to need help. I want to provide that help.
Okay, actually that's a nice motivation. I feel bad now for defaming his operation. Is that all the dialogue we can talk to you about, Mr. Lee? I think that is. Okay. Aunt May must be around here somewhere. I'm sure she's got some more things to say, so we'll just have a quick mosey around. I guess she might be up in her office, I suppose, or out front near the doors or something. We'll just run around and see if there's any more dialogue. Doesn't look like it.
Hey, Pete. Good to see you.
You too.
How's the chess game going? Okay, it's not moved. I think, yeah, all the pieces are in the same positions that they were before. So they've obviously reached some kind of stalemate. I mean, not a technical stalemate within the rules of chess, but a practical stalemate between themselves. I wonder if we ever come back to Feast and we'll see them still playing the same game of chess. Okay, that queue is also not moved. In fact, no one has moved from their positions. They're all doing the same things they were, nursing the same cups of coffee, stuck on the same crosswords.
So, any big celebration planned?
It's a living
Serving
city.
food to people, applying for grants, arranging job training. That's my idea of a party.
Hard worker. But all work and no play makes Aunt May a dull girl. So make sure you take some time for yourself, Aunt May.
Just how behind on the rent are you, Peter?
Nothing I can't handle. I get paid soon. I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. He has a job as a lab assistant, so presumably he's getting a steady income. So how could he possibly be behind on rent?
If it's not Mary Jane, are you back with that rebound girl? The older one?
Ooh, who's this?
Oh, Felicia? She's
Felicia.
not that much older, and
Oh,
no,
Black Cat?
that very
Okay.
much did not work out. I'm too busy to date.
I thought it might have been like Gwen Stacy or something. I think that's all the dialogue from May, by the looks of it. Let's just check one last time. Yep, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. We've seen Feast. We've done a thorough examination of Feast. And it seems like an alright enterprise. So let's hit the town. It's nighttime. It's business time. Okay, a little bit of XP for that.
Voicemail from Yuri.
Hey, silent alarm at the auction house holding Fisk's estate sale just tripped. Could you check it out? Quietly? I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
Fisk estate sale. Sounds fun. Wonder what the Kingpin had hidden in his closets.
Okay, alright, let's go check that out. So that's up in Upper West Side. And we might as well pick up... Yeah, we might as well pick up the tower on the way there, because we've got to pass through Midtown. So let's get going. Wait, was that an accident? Yeah, it was, but it looks like they've got it under control.
Peter, I lost track of you at the
Hello,
party.
Aunt May.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there are so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May, I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear. I love you.
Love you too.
That was a nice exchange.
Before you go, can you sign this for my kid?
Very kind words. What do you want me to sign? Oh. Okay. Can I sign anything? It's not letting me. Okay. One of the cops wanted me to sign something, but I can't figure out how to do it. Let's just descramble the tower. Voila. Again, new equipment available, but I don't think there is new equipment available. Oh, unless it means, oops, unless it means we've got suits that we can unlock. Yes, I think that's what it means. But I don't really want to unlock any suits right now. I'm happy with the suit we've got. You know what, we might as well grab this backpack and then that tower.
Officers respond. We've got
Spider
a 10
Tracer.
narcotics in
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
Looks a bit like the scarab beetle things from the Mummy. with Brendan Fraser, the very first one. The ones that ate that Middle Eastern guy from the inside. That was a scary scene as a kid. I remember watching that film, thinking it was pretty disturbing. And there was a drug deal we could go and stop, but I think we'll leave it this time. And we'll just go... building is this? Massive. And very green. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Okay, that's Midtown coverage done, and there's a backpack right next to us, apparently. Which must be what that beeping sound was. Calexco. Now, I imagine when they built Manhattan, they probably just took like a real life map of Manhattan and then mapped it, right? And then just renamed the buildings to avoid, you know, infringing on trademarks and copyright and all that. High school t-shirt.
Oh man, I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. You.
That is gross. Midtown High School.
Need backup for a chase in progress. Please respond.
Ooh, a chase in
Converge on
progress.
Grand Central. Over.
Let's go do that.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
Endangering innocent lives. Don't make a 2-4.
Did he hit me?
Young man, I will pull this car over right now.
Let's see what Spider-Man can do.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Spider-Man. Oh, and there's a backpack near here. There you go, cops.
Nothing like a
All
high-speed
yours.
chase to keep a guy on his toes.
And I'm out of here. Where's this backpack? I can hear it. Where is it? I can hear it. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, how do I... Oh, wait. It must be under... It must be under... in the tunnel. Yes. No, how do I... I'm trying to stick myself to the roof, but it wouldn't let me do it. There we go.
1034. Reported assault in progress.
Snow globe.
Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her.
That's a nice snow globe. Okay. We'll just go up to that backpack. How do I... No, that's Q to drop. Cool. Oh. Who says hi?
Still got a job to do. Get back down here.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
Yeah. Undercover Fisk agents. Cheeky. It won't let me go around the corner.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's love. Nothing but love.
He sounds like he's got a lot of love. Ticket stub.
The last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now.
Yeah, this is an important piece of, like, sentimental memorabilia. Why is it in a backpack in a random part of the city? Like, it should be framed, or at least somewhere safe.
We have a report of a break-in in progress. Officers near Vanderbilt, be advised.
Alright, where are we going? I guess we'll go here. Oh, we have another side mission, storming the castle. Up we go. Oh, why did it? That's not what I meant to do. Nice. Okay, descramble this one. The Upper East Side. What's that red box there? Oh, it's another Fisk construction site. Okay, so we'll grab this backpack and then that tower, and then we'll be at our objective. Backpack's over there.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
I thought Spider Cop was retired. Now what's going on here? But yeah, I didn't realize we've already done half the towers, which is good, because the sooner I get that tower gameplay loop complete, the happier I'll be. Old camera.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
There's something quaint about cameras that use film. But these days, like, phones, you know, have such good cameras. It's surprising how good the quality is. So this must be Central Park. It's massive. I wonder if it looks like this in real life or not. And there's a tower here near this pond. So I'll just do this quickly. But yeah, Central Park is one place I'd like to go, but I imagine it's not the friendliest place at night. It looks quite well maintained in the game though. Like, there's not a lot of undergrowth and bushes, and like there's lots of open space is what I mean. And the gardens look maintained, or like the grass does anyway. But maybe that's just a limitation of the game. Maybe in real life, in the flesh, it's not as well maintained. But, you know, let me know. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, let me know if you live in New York, how well maintained Central Park is, and like how open it is. Like, does it actually look like this? I don't know. What is this dome thing?
Attention all units. Assault reported in progress. Move in on Central Park. Over.
An assault in Central Park. Wrestling flyer.
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
$100 to the man who can stay in the ring for 3 minutes with Crusher Hogan. $100 is not a lot, even American, so I'm sure he's had that much money in his life. His rent will be more than $100. I guarantee it. Alright, we'll save this person from being assaulted in the park. Because parks are fun
Cowards
places.
assault a helpless person like that.
I agree.
Is this the mosh pit? Great.
It was like so many people to assault one person. Alright, there we go, all done.
I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thanks. It used to be.
She wasn't hitting anyone though. Has it ever been safe in Central Park at night? I don't know. All I know about Central Park is in Home Alone 2, it's where Macaulay Culkin had an altercation with the robbers. And it didn't look very safe in that film. But it was winter and foggy, so that might have added to the creepiness of the whole place.
Harry said quietly. Better find a...
All units, report of a narcotics sale in progress. Please proceed to Columbia.
Just cut off the dialogue. I think he said, better find a quiet way in. Or better find a back way in or something. So, it's in this building, which is very well lit, and we can enter via the rooftop here. And there's some towers here to do as well. Okay. Let's enter the auction house. I almost said auction hall. I'm too used to terminology from MMOs like World of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings online. Sneaky spider. Sneaking around in the massive vents of New York.
I am losing patience. Where is the file?
That's a cool mask. Looks very
There's someone else
Japanese.
here. They must have taken it.
Maybe these guys work for Fisk. Because he likes Japanese
There's
culture.
no one here
Yes.
but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
Then why would they rob Fisk?
They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Okay, stealth mission.
Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
What language is that? Maybe it is Japanese. I don't know. Their masks look very Japanese. But if they're working for Fisk, why are they robbing this place and looking for some file, presumably which has dirt on Fisk? Maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I mean, that sounds like Japanese or Korean or something. It sounds like one of those languages. Should we drop down here? Is there no other way? Okay, guess we have to. Okay, oh good, okay.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
So hold right mouse button to aim at the floor, and then E to fire a web shooter. Okay. Wait for an enemy to get beneath you to perform a perch takedown. Okay. Okay, so presumably that...
This looks so cozy webbed up like that.
Presumably that mutes them as well. So, there's another guy over there. And there's a bunch more. I have to say, I really don't like the advent of wall hacks in games.
I really hope these guys aren't trying to claim Kingpin's territory. I was hoping for at least a weekend of R&R.
Like, I can... Like, how is there any tension in a stealth scene when I can see exactly where all the enemies are with this wall hack ability? Anyway. Doesn't matter. Let's crack on. The boss is depending on me. Who is the boss? Wilson Fisk got called boss by his guys.
Web him from above.
Good idea, event takedown. Boss is planned perfectly. I reckon they are talking about Wilson Fisk. That's just my hunch.
Whoa, careful.
Get behind an enemy for a stealth takedown. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, is there a... Stop hitting the wall, Peter.
You stay quiet now.
Okay. Let's go to the bathroom. Okay, we can't go to the bathroom because we are banned from all bathrooms, even as Spider-Man.
Someone's coming. They'll see me down here.
Oops.
Someone else is here. I swear. He must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it, Pete. Bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
Okay, I've got to drop down here. Press V to show enemies with danger icons will be blocked by nearby enemies if they are attacked. Yeah, okay, so how do I... Can I... Okay. You can lure enemies by webbing nearby surfaces or objects to cause a distraction. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was thinking. We'll web... Won't let me web them. That's what I was doing. Okay, now it's letting me do it. There we go. Okay, and this guy didn't hear that? Seriously?
Time.
Okay. Got them both.
Hey, what is that?
What is what? What is this? What is this? Good question. It's a camera.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Aha! Who are you? Oh, it's MJ.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh?
Let me explain.
Fade black. 15 minutes earlier. The plot thickens. That is some lush carpet there. There's a carpet match the drapes joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to make it.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
She wasn't on the phone to Craig. Yeah. Okay, so so now we're playing as MJ.
Yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Okay, alright, well let's have a look. Lots of Japanese stuff here. Fisk is clearly the biggest weeaboo of them all. Theater masks, 18th century.
Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
Yeah, but that makes you vulnerable as well, as your loved ones become targets. A group of No and Kyogen masks from the Edo period. Most notable is Buaku, the demon hiding sorrowful eyes. Interesting. Can't go through that door. What about on this side? Is there anything to see? Some more samurai with little white moustaches. Tatami armor, 15th century.
Saw himself in this.
Yeah.
A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness.
Rumored to have been worn by a powerful samurai who believed ends justified means. Yeah, okay. Pretty basic bitch philosophy, if you ask me. Some cool swords. 14th century katana.
Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
The katana blade attributed to Masamune, hilt rewrapped in early 19th century. Nice. Okay. That must have been when... Well, you remember we found that backpack where Peter injured his shoulder? I'm guessing it was due to that katana. Hand-rolled cigars, 20th century.
Simcaria.
Luxury
Weren't they
product
just
of
in the news?
Simcaria. Manufactured exclusively for royalty. Well, that is a made-up country. Simcaria. 15th century tatami
Sometimes
armor.
I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress-up, getting into fights.
Rumored to have been worn by a young Ronin who challenged a tyrannical, illegitimate leader. That is such a weak take on world history, MJ. But, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Imagine distilling all of human history and all wars and all like suffering and sacrifice to boys playing dress up. Pretty weak take. But that armor did look a lot like the 14th century armor version, unless I'm misremembering and they were both 15th century. Sengoku period samurai, 16th century.
Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
Most likely depicts Yamamoto Kansuke, the blind swordsman known for dispensing justice on his own terms. That's a cool nickname, the blind swordsman. I mean, I don't know if that's a real historical character or not, but I'm sure if he was a swordsman, he wasn't actually blind. Because I think you would struggle to be a blind swordsman. What's this? Tapestry, 17th century.
Image. So much tension between these two figures.
Depicts two Neo-Guardians, Mishaku Kongo and Narayan Kongo. It's a cool tapestry. I've got another one here. Oil landscape on silk, 19th century. Depicts travelers outside Kyoto.
Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
I'd love to go to Kyoto one day, the old capital of Japan, before Tokyo became the primary capital. I don't want to run over to her just yet, just in case there's more stuff to look at. Chillo, 18th century.
What did this call this? Vanessa?
Milano Bologna, famously owned by Benito Mussolini prior to his death. Okay. Interesting, interesting heritage there. What's this? Walking cane, 20th century.
Always hated this cane. So tacky.
A very rare enamel, jeweled, and pearl set walking cane with concealed features. Okay, what has it got? Shoots poison darts, conceals a sword. What kind of villainous gimmick does that cane contain? I think that's everything. I don't think we're supposed to run past her into the rest of it, so I'll just go... Actually, maybe we should, just in case. The Wilson Fisk collection. Just have a poke around. So all this stuff is being auctioned off, so presumably this room is where the auction will take place. How do we get up on the stage here? There we go. The big bell. Boncho bell, 17th century.
From the underworld, huh? Super tempted to ring this guy.
Legends claim its toll could be heard from the underworld. Ooh, spooky. This vase looks pretty cool. 19th century vase.
I would love this.
That's a cool vase.
I gotta admit, I miss May.
Meiji period baluster vase in the Amari style. Interesting that she said she misses May, but she doesn't miss Peter. Like when she mentioned Peter, she never said she missed Peter. Very telling. And then the actual... Can we do
And
anything?
how much am I bid for this collection of villainy and deceit, starting at 10,000 broken lives and dreams, 10,000 going once?
Okay, alright. That is a cool vase. It's actually not a vase though, guys. It's a giant spittoon. Oh, I'm just kidding, obviously. Alright, let's speak to
Let me know when
this
you're
girl.
ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Also, when we were at Spider-Man just before, I'm pretty sure, like, there was a guy, like an enemy coming through the doorway, and I accidentally zipped to the vent. And that guy, if he did come through the doorway, would have seen his comrade, like, webbed to the ground. So, I don't know what happened to that, but I guess the game just ignored it. Oh, we almost missed this one. Woodcut, 19th century.
Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here.
Yeah, image of a young maiden who brought a corrupt dynasty's hidden crimes to light, causing it to collapse. Interesting. I think that's all of the stuff we can see, unless there's some stuff against this wall. Behind. No, I think that's everything. Let's speak to... I can't remember this girl's name.
Starting with the prize,
Rose.
a one-of-a-kind Kake Monbaku.
Okay.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Okay, well, let's take a photo.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please.
Okay, so she's going to take us around to some of these anyway. NPCs can be so awkward sometimes.
Now,
That's
this
the weirdest
exquisite
parting.
piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality.
Hmm.
Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
No, he just stumbled across these Japanese artifacts in Manhattan, of course.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, do you know anything about that? That was a good dodge of the question.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Wait, where am I
Are
standing?
you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Oh, we'll wait here, alright.
I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo. That shouldn't be here.
Hello? Craig? Can you hear me? The connection is awful. Craig, I can barely hear you. Are you there?
Got it.
Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you.
Ah, yes.
This is a really lovely space.
The old restroom
It is.
trick.
And this will be the last time you see it. The
Oof,
ladies is around
rough.
the corner.
That was harsh.
Of course.
But yeah, the old restroom trick, the least suspicious trick in the book. Well, at least MJ, unlike Peter, is not barred from
Hello,
using the
Craig.
restrooms.
Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule? If she's not your...
When people are suspicious, a question mark will appear and they will investigate. If you see red exclamation mark, then you've been spotted.
Who is she, Craig? Who is in my auction house? Oh my god. No, I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
How do I... Is she going to turn around?
It is most definitely a threat.
I need to get there, I think, but...
Uh-huh.
Surely she'll see me through the bloody glass panes.
Sure, Craig. Right.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to just
you.
dash. It sounds like this dialogue's going to repeat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so she did not notice that. Yeah, that dialogue's repeating. Oh, oh.
Right.
Lady, would you
I don't
stop?
believe you.
This is the stupidest stealth scene. Like, clearly she would be able to see.
Sure, Craig. Right.
And she didn't hear the door open.
About this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens, but how?
It looks like a mannequin, so you must rearrange the pose maybe into the pose of the other Neo Guardian. That's my guess. But let's have a look for some clues. What's this? Okay, so the arm is down and the palm is open. That's the Dark Guardian. I think he's in the Light Guardian pose at the moment. No dialogue for investigating this though? Yeah, so right arm down, left arm up, whereas we've got left arm down, right arm up. Ah, there we go, examine.
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Okay, an articulated Neo Guardian statue, 15th century Japanese, worth 45 to 60,000 US dollars. Notable for its modular design and 5 distinct points of articulation. This statue can adopt a multitude of poses. The most common is that of the Nereien Kongo, mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. This pose of latent power conveys the change and chaos that can arise from small events. So, mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. Okay. Left arm down. Well, that's left arm up. Right palm facing forward. Okay, so this is not a picture of that pose. This is a picture of that pose.
He's holding something.
Yes, some kind of a scepter of the gods. Okay, let me rotate that. Prescribed standard US postage paid. Okay. For some reason, my mouse cursor isn't showing up in that that screen there. Hello.
That's the Neo behind them, but it looks different.
Okay, alright, let's rearrange.
Maybe these pieces move.
Yeah, okay, so... Is that all I can do?
Maybe I should turn the head.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. So close. But a piece is missing.
Yes, that scepter thing. Oh, there it is on the... That's convenient. Nowhere else in the room to investigate.
I've seen these before.
Let's have a look. Oh, we've got to assemble it, I think. So let's take a look at this. Okay. I can take that. Wait, no. Oh, okay. We don't assemble it. We just have to pick one. Is that right? I think it's the middle one. My mouse cursor's back,
Mouth
which is
closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
good. Yeah, got that.
Something's in one of his hands. What is
Okay,
that?
it's the one with the points at the end. So it's not... I don't think it's the center one. I think it is the one on the right that I originally picked up. So if I take that, what happens? I guess I would just put it on there and nothing would happen. I'll just... I want to see what the dialogue says, so let's take that one for starters and see what it says.
That's not right.
Okay. Okay, so we just take it back, yeah. Alright, easy, okay. Oh, I knew that one wasn't the right one. It's this one. Unless my eyes deceive me.
That's it.
Got it. Some kind of magic
Osborn. What is
statue
this?
tells. Devil's Breath.
Devil's
Norman.
breath. What
Norman
is
Osborn.
devil's... What the...
Oh, hello. It's these masked men. So maybe
Excuse me,
they were
sir,
for Norman Osborn?
You
or,
can't be...
or Fisk was doing something with Norman Osborn?
Where's the statue?
In there.
Well, they know what they're looking for in any event. They're definitely speaking like Japanese or Korean or something. And she ran off with the files. Very good.
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan.
Good plan.
Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Flirty remark there.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Press C to zip to ceiling while aiming. Okay. Alright, so she's got her camera back. We can't go back through that vent by the looks of it, or can we? Oh, no, it's not open. We came down through this vent, didn't we? Yeah. So we've got to go through here.
Yes. All right. Of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
Got to be reasonably careful.
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
Oops.
那有可能是老鼠，不过
Please, don't hurt me.
Oh, okay, I have alerted them. Oh! And I have failed. I guess they did follow through on their threat. Okay, we'll try that again. Take out this guy first.
I'm sitting near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
So there's one there, and okay, so I need to get that guy.
Gotta stay silent. There we go.
So can I get this guy?
Please, don't hurt me.
Okay. I guess that's probably the best thing to do. No, that was not the best thing to do.
It was the reporter. She must have taken it. Please, please, please.
No one can hear that big clunk sound.
You're worthless.
Sleep it off. That's all of them.
No! Let me go!
MJ.
Uh-oh. I broke one of the vases too.
Stop!
No.
And he got the files.
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys.
Ooh.
Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters,
Ow.
but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean? Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good. Fight a ghost stays on the old bucket list.
Okay. Alright. Oh, that's pretty cool. It looks like a ghost thing, I have to agree. Soul energy or something. I'll just take that away from you, thank you very much. That was a lot easier than I thought. Ow. Camera's getting a bit squeaky there. Oh, we are laying waste to all these priceless Japanese artifacts.
That was a workout.
Anyway, all done. Did any of them get away? I don't know.
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from.
Cool,
A job
boss.
for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
Mix. Like the last 6 months never happened.
Dinner at Mick's. I don't know who this Mick fella is, but I hope he makes better Italian food than that other restaurant menu we saw in a previous episode.
When did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad
I was
it
spot
makes
on the
these
money.
fries.
Italian food.
Totally. Best in the city.
With fries.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I
Wait,
should be.
he didn't get a promotion from
Almost
Dr.
sounds like
Octavius?
it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
He's the only one who works for
Not
Dr.
been changed in
Octavius.
6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, and raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Saved by the Siren. He just drops everything whenever there's a police car going by in New York City. I mean, it's New York City. It's full of crime.
Love seeing you two together again.
Ah, hello,
you
Stan.
always were my favorites.
Hey,
mission
it's me.
complete.
What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Alright, well, we might leave it there, I think. And next episode we'll go fight this Herman guy, this shocker fellow. But for now, I think... Oh, there you go, Fisk Tower. For now, I think we'll leave it there. Let's see what Otto has to
I
say.
just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
I do think the doc knows what's going on, and he's just hiding it. But anyway, we'll take him at face value, I suppose. But alright, we will leave it there. Thank you for joining me. We'll just save our game. I'll save into a new slot there. There you go. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.